Alright, welcome back to my Monster Hunter playthrough. This is Lowlandzzz. Last time we went on an expedition and we hunted a Kula, which is essentially an oversized raptor. We then killed that raptor and managed to get a couple of things completed before we ran out of time. We are now going to speak to the commander. I did, in between episodes, do a little bit of hunting, so we will be doing some armor upgrades as well. So first things first, let's go ahead and head on over to the commander and we'll go ahead and talk to him.
Hunt's keeping you busy?
Oh, that's not the commander. He just gives you some brief information. You can read that on your own. Alright, talk to the commander.
You've done well.
Nice work clearing out the camp. I knew you'd come through and now we're finally ready. Alright, Hunter, the Pookie hunt is on. Once you've hunted the target, the scholars will be able to get a closer look at the evidence you found. I cannot stress enough how vital taking out that Pookie is for the commission. This could be the break we've been looking for.
We're the ones to get it done.
Good luck and be careful. Alright, so that procs our...
mission. Partner, you'd better come see me.
Yep, that'll proc our next bit, but we are
Okay.
actually going to... we'll proc the handler bit, but we will proc the mission at our own time. The reason for this is because we're going to head over to the forge after we talk to the handler and upgrade our equipment. So let's talk to her.
Hey there, partner.
Alright, partner, time for us to do a little Pookie hunt. Once we've done that, the scholars can go in and check out the slag, see if it came from Zora Magdaros. But seriously, what other monster could it have come from? I mean, I'm no scholar, but smoldering lava rock? Hello? And we'll also pick up our, we did have some stuff go through there, so we're actually going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to run down to the smithy and get set up to get some armor stuff taken care of. So I did forge equipment, forge armor. We now have access to the Kula set, which has a little bit of built-in fire resistance and ice resistance. But what we really want to grab is these Kulu Vambraces. And what these will do is give us Pro Transporter, which makes things easier for us to carry. So definitely going to make sure to grab that. Hey, there we go. We're not going to equip them because we don't need to equip them. However, they are better defense-wise than what we currently have on, which is the Hunter's Vambraces. We also have a couple of other things that we can throw on. I'm actually probably am going to go ahead and put those on because they come with a stock 10 defense. So as you'll notice on the right-hand side, when it shows the stats, you'll see red numbers and green numbers. Now, red numbers are less than what your current equipment is wearing. Now, if there's a negative on it, that means it's a -2. Say -2 versus fire attacks. However, we have a 1 on Dragon that's also red. It's a +1, but our current helmet is giving us a 2. So we are actually getting less armor versus Dragon type attacks versus what we're currently wearing. But we will be getting better on water attacks. For right now, I think I'm going to stick with the bone helmet. And I think I'm going to switch to... you know what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the Jaguar's Coil. And we're going to go ahead and put that on. The reason for that is because I really want that Fortify skill. That Fortify skill says that each time we faint, stacking up to 2 times, we're going to get a 10% attack boost and a 50% defense boost. Early on, this is a very good skill, especially if you're not as familiar with the game and you need a little of extra oomph when you're trying to go out and do a hunt. So we went ahead and we put those on. We're going to go ahead and we're actually going to make the rest of the Jaguar stuff, because that's what I went out and I made sure to get the materials to do that. So we're going to go ahead and make it, even though we're not going to wear it all. Nope. No equip now. We'll go ahead and make the chest. The chest gives us Intimidator, which is also a fairly good skill. Intimidator will actually tell lower level monsters not to attack you. Like if I were wearing full 3-piece Intimidator stuff, I could walk up to any of the lower tiered monsters and they won't even look it. I'm pretty sure this does not work for the higher tiered monsters, but it is very handy that you can go through and not be interrupted when you're trying to gather. It's a very good type of thing to wear when you're out trying to harvest stuff. Alright, so we have some leftover Kulu Yaku pieces. Gonna go ahead and grab the headpiece. Now the reason for that is we'll lose some attack damage, but we will gain some pretty decent armor and fire resistance. It has a built-in +6 to fire resistance, even though our current headpiece has a 2 to fire versus fire attacks. This has a built-in fire. Oh, actually, we won't lose attack. Our attack's coming from our chest piece. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and put this on, because this is better defense and the fire resistance is better already. Oh, I believe I just crafted that again. Oops. Okay, so I kind of screwed up a little bit there, and what I did is I forgot that I wasn't in the change equipment screen, and I tried to put on the Kulu headpiece. We now have 2. I'm going to go ahead and sell one because you can't break them down for parts, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to sell equipment, and I'm going to get that second headpiece, and I'm just going to sell it. Well, we lost some equipment, and I can go and I can hunt a Kulu Yaku between episodes and gather more pieces, so we can do that. Okay, so with that, what I want to make sure to do before we head off here, manage items. Our items are set. Now there's something I want to add to our set. What I need to add to our set, because we are starting to get the stuff together to do it, is I want to start crafting our crafting list. I want to start crafting our trapping pieces. By that, I want to start crafting our shock traps and our trank bombs. So we get 1 trank bomb per sleep herb and perish room. Oops. And I'm having all sorts of issues here. Give me just a sec here. Go back to our traps. And then we want shock traps. Now, a shock trap is going to be a thunder bug with a trap tool. And I'm going to click Y to craft them out. I'm just going to craft the 4. Now, we can only carry 1 trap at a time, but we can carry 10 trank bombs. So, one of the things I'm going to add to our loadout is going to be a shock trap. And then I'm going to want to add 2 perish rooms and 2 of the trap tools. So we can actually make traps on the fly. Now to do that, I'm going to go ahead and put those in there, and then I got to go down to the trade market. Actually, you know what? We're going to go up to the Gathering Hub. Now you haven't seen the Gathering Hub yet, so we're going to get a little bit of a cutscene when we get up there. But the reason why I want to do that is because we have a provisioner right next to our item box, so we can just do everything we need to do right there without having to walk across the map. Now this is the multiplayer area, so any other player in the game is going to be able to come up to this area and see us in the world, and we'll be able to do things. Now while we're up here, I know I was saying I was going to do it last episode, because the episode before that I didn't get around to it. We're going to create the squad now. Alright, so Gathering Hub. The Celestial Pursuit is a gathering hub where up to 16 players can be together for a hunt. It contains the following: arena counter, quest counter, event manager, notice board, canteen, your room, hub provisions. You can also gauge fellow hunters in arm wrestling and other fun activities. Most of this is also available during offline play. And this just gives you a list of everything of what they do, and it's not terribly bad stuff that we need to worry about, so we're going to go ahead and I'll go over most of what I can. So the first person we want to is the event manager
hello.
here. And this will give us access to squads. We can set up then a session to only people in our squad can join us. We'll get an icon and name above our character name and on our guild, which I haven't shown you yet. And we're going to create our own. So we're going to create a squad. Emblem, we're going to go with this because this is the weapon we're using. We want to make it... We're going to make it a red color. Confirm, and then the emblem shape is the image behind us. We're going to go with... We're going to go with the postage stamp. And I'm going to leave that as the base color. We're going to finish. It's going to ask us for the name. We're going to do MHW space LP. And see if that takes. Alright, squad has been created. We are the leader. We don't have a welcome message, and as of right now, we don't have anybody in our squad. So now that that squad has been created, we're going to go run over here and grab some stuff from the provisioner stockpile here. Buy 2 pouch. And I believe we can only carry 2. Yep, we can only carry 2 trap tools in our pouch at any given time. So what we're going to do is going to go back to box, and we're going to buy 20 of them. Yeah, 20 of them's okay. We have enough to cover that cost. That way we can restock our trap tools whenever we need to. So if we go in, we see that we have 2 parashrooms and 2 trap tools. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into, by hitting my start button, manage loadouts. We're going to tap Y on the top one, and this is going to be our new standardized loadout for hunting. I should add, you know what, I am going to do that real quick. We're going to add 10 mega potions, which we'll be able to make on the fly when we start carrying, when we gather honey. And we'll go ahead and just update that to add that. So that'll be part of our list of stuff to do. Alright, so we'll auto sort the items. Should have done that before. Okay, now that we're all set up, there's one other thing we're going to need to do. We need to open up our menu and go down to Customize Radial Menu. This is the radial menu that I was showing you guys in the last couple of hunts. And this will be us to use a potion, a mega potion, fire flare, the barbecue spit, well done steak, easy rations, and first aid medicines. As I cycle through that as I go, what we're going to do is on here, we're actually going to go over to crafting. And we're going to go over to shock trap. And the reason for that is I want to add this to that so I can craft a shock trap with just hotkeying it there. So all I'm going to have to do... Oh, I actually just screwed up. That was on me. So what I did was the shrooms are not what I needed. It's the thunderbugs that I needed. So we'll actually set that up here later. For right now, I need to go get some thunderbugs, which we'll do in the next mission. But we're not going to actually take on the next quest yet. What I want to do is I kind of want to show off the arena a little bit while we're up here. Alright, welcome to the arena. We have special quests. Yes, we know. Okay, so what this is this is specialized stuff. We have challenge quest, which are only available for limited duration. Then we have standard arena quest. This will allow us to compete online and off for the fastest kill time on a particular hunt. For the first, we have a Pookie Pookie, and we actually choose a loadout. So we have available from the current loadout, looks to be Great Sword, Sword and Shield, Hammer, Switch Axe, and a light bowgun. My personal best will be displayed. We can push Y to check the rankings. And then the fastest to get an A, we have to complete the hunt in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're gonna click yes. We can do this with up to 2 people, and we cannot use vouchers. Alright, so the quest gets accepted as per usual. I do believe eating helps as well, so we're gonna go ahead and pay with money. We're going to eat the meat platter. Gives us that. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and depart because we're all set and we're the only ones going. Alright, so then we get this screen. This gives us a loadout to choose from. And with the Great Blade, we have the Jagger's Blade, the Rathalos Helm, which gives us an attack boost, the Rathalos Mail, which gives us a weakness exploit, this gives us attacks that hit weak spots have a 15% increased affinity, which means it has a 15% higher chance to crit. We have the Kadachi Van Braces, which is from a Kadachi, which is a big lightning kind of squirrel-looking thing, which slightly extends our evasion distance when we evade something. We have Rathalos Coil, which has given us a fire attack add. Jump Master off the Rathalos Greaves, which gives us negates knockback during jumps, which is going to be kind of handy actually. Then we have Critical Element for wearing at least 3 pieces of the Rathalos Power Set, which increases our elemental damage. And we have an Attack Charm on, which gives us an attack boost. Now the items that we'll have is 10 potions, 10 Mega Potions, a Max Potion to fully restore health and maximize the health gauge, 10 Well-Done Steaks, 10 Antidotes, which is going to be absolutely pivotal in this fight. Pookie spit poison at us all the time. We also have a Paralysis Knife. Now the Paralysis Knife gives us a chance to paralyze our target, which we will try to make use of a little bit. Then we have a Farcaster, which will actually let us go to the nearest camp, even if we're in the middle of fighting. So, total, we have a 2 attack boost, 1 fire attack, 1 weakness exploit, 1 evade extender, and then Jump Master with the Critical Element. So that is the Great. So we're probably going to use this build. There is also a Sword and Shield, a Hammer, the Switch Axe, and then a light bow gun. We're just going to use this because this is what we're familiar with. I encourage you to test out all of the different weapons and find something that works for you. Alright, so here we can also go ahead and grab supply box stuff. No, I guess we can't because we got all we need. So the first thing we want to do is we want to eat the well-done steak to increase our maximum stamina. This takes a second, unlike rations. And then we want to pop the max potion. It is encouraged to sometimes wait on the max potion, and then we'll equip the paralyzed knife. And we'll go ahead and start with mega potions. And let's get this party started. Okay, the tail will occasionally spit poison out at us, as will he. So we're gonna... First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of dodge his attacks for a second. And I want to hit him with this paralysis knife. I want to see if I can get him paralyzed. Oh, nope, didn't check. Okay, he's paralyzed. We want to hit as good and hard as we can with a good combo before he gets unparalyzed. Alright, now we gotta kind of dodge. A paralyzed knife may not actually work very well after the first initial hits. Alright, looks like he's gonna be up there. We need to find something to shoot at him. There are nodes of rocks and I believe some other things that we can use to stop him from going up there and gathering that stuff. Just gotta find... Okay, this is a rock pile. Alright, now we can hit him with that, which will cause him sometimes to stop doing some things. We definitely want to be on the lookout for that poison, because I really don't want to hit him. I hate when they roar. Okay, we're going to want to put our weapon away and get him targeted with our slinger, because he's going up to eat stuff. Now, if we hit him enough times, I believe we'll knock him out from that. Looks like we missed it. See how his tail's been puffed up a little bit? That means he's getting close to using a attack to mess with us. Yeah, I know that was kind of disturbing. Another thing you can do, let's see if we can get in position. Ooh, that's and I want to lead him kind of up here. See if we can get him to turn. Come on. There we go. Now, come up here. I'm up here, buddy. Well, if you're going to stay down there, I'm going to come up there. Now that I think I've got his attention, you can run up these and then jump off and then jump on top of him. I missed him actually. Oops. When I'm up, like I am here where I'm up on a cliff, you can slide down and then jump up and kind of slam down on top. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so pretty much what I'm doing is I'm trying to get him to proc that tail spit of his. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to combo into me getting hit by it. Come on. I still hit him, but he roared me out of my combo there. Alright, let's run up the hill a little ways. We're gonna try a slide attack on him again. Oh, we got on him. We got on him. Okay, so we're gonna brace a little bit here while he spins around. Come on. A little bit. Alright, we got the charge. Alright, we got him knocked down. Oh. turned the wrong way. Oh. Alright, so at this point we need to get up, we need to put our weapon away and use an antidote. We were poisoned. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use a max potion. Probably don't really need to, but... he hit us a little bit, but that's okay. We didn't take that much damage from it. Yes, you need to be careful when they're charging like that. They have rather large hitboxes for that attack. Now, if we're lucky, we'll cut the tail off. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of run away because I need to sharpen. And so we're gonna knock that out real quick. Well, he's kind of exhausted down there, not really coming after us. Oh, and we're poisoned again. So what we need to do is get up, get our weapon put away, and start getting rid of that poison. We gotta be careful because that tongue attack. Fish. Oh, now we're stunned, so this is bad. Get rid of the poison. Pop a mega potion. I'm leading a lot further away from my preferred battleground than I would like to. But this has given us time to heal up, which is what we want. I know you guys are yelling at me. Why, oh why, Lowlandzzz, did you stand there and do that? Well, we were on a roll for a minute there, but then yeah, it looks like we enraged him. There we go, we're getting some solid hits now. I say as I miss. Alright, we're back on him. Let's see if we can knock him down again. right. Unfortunately, I screwed up my combo, so I might not get the full hit off, which I did, and we got the kill. It's a little sloppy towards the end there. I was doing very well, actually, at the beginning. I believe you can harvest this, but I don't think you get anything good off of it. I think it's all it's going to give you is, like, first aid meds and stuff. Yeah, it'll give you first aid meds and stuff, which you don't get to keep at the end of it, unfortunately. So, with that took a little longer than I would have liked it to. So, those are arena battles. We took way longer than normal, but you get vouchers, coins, and stuff that you'll need for some other things. And there's excuse me, wow. There's also special an achievement there. We have stuff that can be delivered now. But with that, we're gonna call it an episode. As always, thank you for watching. I always appreciate the viewers and all you guys. Please like and subscribe if you're new, and have a good day.